have to be the one with the plan and the bright light, and you've got to communicate that. Now, one thing that can trip you up is people can tell when you're not being honest or sincere.
And the last thing is about accountability. That is the thing that I see owners dealing with or not dealing with to be successful. It's about accountability, and that's KPIs and a map, which I call a management action plan.
So giving back can look like three different things. It could be giving your time through networking, connecting with others. It could be giving your talent through starting a group or serving on leadership. And it can be giving your treasure through giving money or goods to those that are in need.
We need to have a good idea of what's happening as a result of the efforts in chasing that sales goal, whether it's just measuring sales numbers or maybe it's you want your team or you want to push yourself to do something in particular. Need to measure that activity as well.
The next thing I want to talk to you about is listening. Because if you become a good listener when you are networking, you will be amazed at the opportunities that will reveal themselves. When you ask good questions.
So understanding your economic business model is our first key today. What are your goods and services and what is the need for them? Who is your buyer and who is your competition? Why will they buy from you and why are you different? And number 4, how will you produce those products or services and how will you make money?
In terms of essential documents, the LLC typically has a company agreement, which is an agreement signed between all of the members of the organization. When you have an Inc., you tend to have bylaws.
And you absolutely want to take full advantage of this free tool. It's there for every business in the universe to use, and yet I find so few people. In fact, they don't even know they have a Google My Business listing.
So as you're thinking through your HR story, I strongly encourage you to start with you. Start with your leadership style. Figure out the structure of your organization and talk to the culture and think about what this end game is going to be and how this is going to differentiate you in your marketplace.
We're going to talk about a number of different types of liability, including your general liability, your professional liability, EPLI, and I'll explain all of what that is here in just a little bit. So we're going to play a little game. Some of you have heard this one before, and it's called Who Gets Sued?
So we've seen already the importance of a budget. We talked about the fact that cash is king and not debt. We talked about saving for now and in the future, not only at home, but also in your business. And then we just talked a little bit about living with an open hand.
My website went live. Hallelujah! You know, it might be something so simple and so small, but checking those boxes along the way and celebrating each step of the journey is really important to keep you motivated as you go forward. So rejuvenation,